Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Booked with Juby. If you are new here, my name is Julie. I'm a Canadian girly who loves to chat and yap about books. And in today's video, we are going to be stepping into the world of fog, folklore, and betrayal, and a love story that is tangled in mystery. And of course, I'm talking about the book Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. Now, as always, this is 100% spoiler-free review, but we are going to talk about a little bit what the story is about, a little bit about who this book's for, and all the vibes. So let's get to it. So what if the person you love most in the whole world was accused of doing the unthinkable and then disappeared without a trace? 14 years later, he's back, the island still remembers, and the truth resurfaces because it refuses to stay buried. Let's talk about Spells for Forgetting. Spells for Forgetting is a genre-blending book that basically blends together magical realism, mystery, romance, generational secrets, and really is atmospheric with its writing. It's all set on the very moody, remote Shrouded Island. Sorry if I said that wrong. I cannot pronounce it. I will have it up here so you can tell me if I'm saying it right or wrong. But it's a place and an island with its kind of its own pulse, its own memory. It's like a character itself in the novel. Now, in this story, we're following Emery Black, who once dreamed of leaving Shrouded Island, and unfortunately, life didn't turn out that way. And now she's has stayed on the island and runs her family's old magical tea shop. And she lives a pretty quiet, basic life now. That is until one morning when the trees suddenly change color and then August Salt returns. This man is the man that the town has branded a murderer. It's the boy that she grew up loving and never stopped loving. And it's the one who left after Emery's best friend Lily was found dead. August has come back to bury his mother's ashes, and what's about to get unearthed in this story is bringing the past into the present. And he's trying to leave this island as quickly as possible, but this island is not going to let him forget. This book is all about atmosphere. If you are looking for a fall, kind of spooky vibe that creates a good, like really gets into the fall spirit and creates that, color changing, dark, windy, rainy vibes, this one is for you. Shrouded Island is practically a character in this book. It's steeped in old magic. It has secrets. It has this really eerie feeling that something just isn't right the entire time. Adrienne Young does like a really good job writing such a lush and lyrical book. She really creates the atmosphere for you and really gets you into that fall time and spookiness. I wouldn't say this is a fast-paced thriller, but rather a quiet, like creeping, suspenseful book that builds over time. There's also whispers of witchcraft. There's family secrets, the island secrets, and the book of magic. And there's just a lot of, kind of that spooky vibe that really brings the book all together. And the emotions of the book, they hit hard because you have Emery and August trying to have a second chance love, but the island doesn't necessarily want that for them. So it's messy and it's painful and it hits you right here. Okay, so who's this book for? This is the perfect read for you if you like a slow burn mystery that's very emotional. If you're into like this small town with big secret vibes, generational drama, and then definitely if you really love an atmospheric setting with a little bit of magical realism, this book is definitely for you. Spells for Forgetting is a beautifully written story of grief and love and memory and just a combination. It's such a genre blending book. I really found it, like, it's very mysterious and moody, and it has a little bit of magic in it. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. The only thing that I wish she did a little bit more in this was to include the witchcraft a little bit more into the story. I felt like it was right there, and she almost was breadcrumbing it a little bit, and I would have loved just a little bit more in-depth explanation of it, or just add a little bit more into it, because that was such a cool part of the story, and I feel like it didn't get fully explored. But overall, I really enjoyed this book for such a fall read. I was really craving a fall vibe. You know, we're in September, October, and I really wanted that atmosphere. And this book really did it for me. I mean, look at the cover. It's screaming fall vibes, you know? You can't go wrong with that. Have you read Spells for Forgetting, or is it on your TBR now? Have you read anything else by Adrienne Young? I have also read the book, The Unmaking of June Farrell, which I loved that book. So let me know in the comments if you've read any of her books or if you plan to. And also, if you enjoyed this spoiler free review, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button. You can find me here on YouTube once a week. And then I'm also on Instagram and TikTok and Shorts, Booked with Juby. As always, I love you all so much. I hope you have a very cozy, spooky fall vibes ahead of you, and happy reading. Love you all. Bye.